Hey friends, welcome back to Ball Homestead. My name is Beverly. If you're new here, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted a video, and I thought, you know what, today's the day. I have had a lot going on lately. The first week we were moving my middle daughter in with us, her and her two little girls, and the second week we had a tragedy in the family, and I call it family. I know it was my ex-husband, but it was my kid's father, and it was a horrific accident. Two 18-wheelers hitting, and I'm going to tell you guys, life can change in just a minute. Mickey and me, the kid's dad, have known each other our entire lives pretty much. We were high school sweethearts, far too young to get married when we did, but we got married the day after I graduated from high school. I was 17 years old. We were total opposites. He was the jump in the car and drive to Canada on a whim. I'm the plan my next trip to Walmart kind of girl. So we had a lot of, disagreements with that kind of, I was one way and he was another, but we always remained friends. I love his wife. I love her like a sister. She's a really great lady. I really thought I could get through this video without a tear. Guys, if you're not right with the Lord, get right with Jesus and start living right, because you never know when your time comes. All right, let's try this again. Excuse my house. We have grandkids living with us, and it's just never-ending battle. Let's try this again with maybe without the tears. Anyways, I have been dealing with 3 totally destroyed grown children and helping with grandkids where I can, and just trying to keep my head up, because like I said, we were friends, we got along, him and his wife have been to our house for grandkids events. We were all friends, and you never want to lose a friend, especially in that manner. So that's why I haven't been making any videos in the last few weeks. It's still really raw and new. And pray for my kids for me, please. Anyways, thank you for all your comments and thoughts and prayers, and continue to pray for my 3 children, Leandra, Jocelyn, and Pete. They're all grown, but even as young adults, this right here was probably one of the hardest things they'll ever go through. Guys, we just never know. We never know when we walk out that door if this is it. So always live each day without regretting something that happened in that day. If you had an argument or whatever, make sure you feel good with the way that day ended, because you just never know. And always tell your family and friends you love them, because that might be the last time you see them. Time is a thief, and life is very fragile. Anyways, on some happier notes, because I can't keep talking about this or I'm going to get my emotions really going. So on happier notes, I got my strawberries in from Haas Tools, and I plan on planting those in a little bit. I'm excited that I finally caught. Last year we were in the process of redoing our beds, and they came in and they died before I got them planted. My fault, not theirs. It was totally all my fault. I wasn't thinking about the garden remodel and when I ordered them. So I'm really excited to have these strawberry plants. I've got a couple of beds picked out for them. I hope that they're Wayne approved beds. I'm not really sure. But I want to talk a minute about my husband. He has been absolutely wonderful through all this. He has cried with me and held me, and my kids, I could not ask for a better man. I'm blessed. All right, back to the happier notes. Also, we purchased Jocelyn, our daughter that has moved in with us, and her 2 little girls, a nice camper. I'm not going to go show you the inside because they're in the process of moving their stuff in, and I wouldn't want to invade their privacy. But it's a cute camper, and it's a good little starter home for them. We were trying to think of the quickest way of getting them their own privacy and space, and this is what we came up with. She's not really going to have high bills because she's just going to pay us a monthly fee for everything, water and electricity. And I will have these little sweet granddaughters of mine right here close, so she can work in the evenings if she needs to, and I can help her with these kids. They are the sweetest 2 little girls. They have been with their Nene and Papa for this last week every evening so that their mom could go to family, be with the family. And anyways, we have really enjoyed them. They are a hoot. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you're not used to running after little kids, this old body hurts today. My back hurts in places I didn't even know it could hurt. But we have really enjoyed them. I'm really missing them today because they're not here whenever I got in, but they'll be home soon enough. But we're going to get these strawberries planted, and I'll give y'all a little glimpse of the camper. It is just a 1-bedroom, but we are having some bunk beds built in one end that was kind of a, do what you want to with it area. And then they have a little living room and kitchen. That's really all they need for the moment. Eventually, I'm sure either she will buy a house or maybe buy a mobile home and, something bigger and put out here close to us. So she will have our help with these babies. They are the sweetest things. They are so comical, and they are full of energy because I wish I had a 10th of the energy those 2 little girls have. But we have really enjoyed them, and like I said, I'm missing them a little bit today, but they'll be in soon enough. They were out hunting Halloween costumes for Miss Presley. So we're going to get out there while we can before Mimi's little girl gets home and wants my full attention. And we're going to get these strawberries planted. I'm going to fertilize with some rabbit manure first, and then we're going to plant these berries. So hopefully next spring and summer we have wonderful strawberries to enjoy. That's Miss Presley's favorite, is strawberries. All right, I dumped a decent, probably 2.5 gallon bucket of manure on this. I'm gonna kind of work it in, then I'm gonna wet this soil down because we are in like a severe drought. And I want this soil super moist so these berries take off. I'm hoping we have a hen and a chick that we cannot catch. She's ate up most of my fall garden. I'm praying that I can keep her from getting in these berries. All right, we got it all worked in. Now we're going to hit it with the water good and heavy, and then we'll start planting these berries and see how many we need. We may need to clear out another bed, but with time we'll see. All right, as you can tell, I've really soaked this ground down. We want it to be really good and saturated. We are in like a drought, so it is almost I really wanted to get it good and saturated with water so these plants get the absolute best chance to make it that they can. I see a little piece of grass right here. I tried to get it all, but I missed a couple, and this is Bermuda grass, and it is a nightmare. Anyways, now we're going to get our plants in the ground. I'm going to try to space them about 4 to 6 inches apart, and we're going to go from there. These have been setting for about a week, so they look kind of terrible. I did water them well before we started this, so I'm hoping that we can they'll still do good for us. I believe they will, but we're gonna water them really good again once we get them all planted. Well, this old ground is just so hard from lack of rain. We have been so dry in the south. We're definitely going to have a couple of beds more here. That'll be good because we love strawberries around here. Oh, now I'm going to just get these watered in and get my old hands washed off. Give them another really good soaking. Like I said, these sat in the box for about a week before I got to them. We just had far too much going on. All right, now we're going to go hunt us up another bed and get all set up to do it. All right, we got 3 more beds. These 2 are partials. I just did a few in each one of those because I want to use my trellises. This one has quite a few more, but I left the back side to be able to plant cucumbers or beans or whatever. And like I said, these 2, I just put like 4 plants in this one, and I think 5 in this one, because I want to be able to use my trellises and still kind of get some other thing, berries from it. So I'm hoping these berries do good. We did fertilize. I'm going to pick up some of that really good fertilizer that we love from Tractor Supply, and I'm going to show you the garlic beds. They have really just taken off, which we have a few potatoes in them, but we're just kind of been letting them go. Here those are. I think I planted a couple of hundred of garlic in here, and I think every one of them came up. And we've got a few big potato plants we left, and we also have this wildcat here. We have this bed also, which also has some potatoes in it. But I'm praying these strawberries do good and we have a new good crop next year, because little Miss P. Presley loves her some berries. And I see a few garlics here. Looks like they kind of got dug up. We're going to poke them back in there and see if they'll do something. I'm going to show y'all the camper now, just from the distance, and we're pretty proud that they have their own little space. We aren't quite done yet. We have the electrical to hook up, and then they'll be ready to go. But we've totally enjoyed having these grandbabies at the house, and we have enjoyed having our daughter home. Anyways, thank you for stopping back by our homestead. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, friends, goodbye.